Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the opener of a Stephen Kim, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Rodriguez over to his left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup? Stepping in, Matt Duffy. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's one to Aguilar for the double play. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they started. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronnie Rodriguez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, James. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Darren James. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Popped him up. Duffy has a play. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Billy Mercer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit out to its second. James is right there. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box now, Stephen Kim. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
This one's down to third. To his right, Duffy. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line it.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Again, a 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Barnes has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And with that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Taylor. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. So stepping in, Matt Duffy. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The third baseman.
The 1-2.
Duffy.
Hit out towards second. James comes up with it. And there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Duffy.
The 2-1 home. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Striding in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Malaika has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Now is our final
Who knows how long this will last.
First for the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, getaway day here. Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box, Darren James, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Striding into the box, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Three runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with defense.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, Dero, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team.
Striding in once again, Ronnie Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right back up the middle. James fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. The next Cub up, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matt Duffy.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Dodgers with their 90th win, best in the division. Abdul Giorgio gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Eric Falk permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Yimi Garcia closes the door for the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Bassett gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now.
So in now for Chicago, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Ready for another chance. Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Francisco.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rickards under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped up. Wendell over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. The ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Ben Gamble.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moran into shallow left. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that. Up next for the Buccos, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Addison Russell.
The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Settling in now, Michael Taylor. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Mancini gets his lead at first, nobody out. Round to short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding in to start the ninth, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Crick is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off. Crick has pitched just under 60 innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Right here. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. 5-2 the final score tonight. Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.